Hey guys, what's going on? This is Ghoul from Descent into Horror Hell.
Skagoo.
And this is Half-Assed Reviews from Hell. This is our little segment kind of dedicated to, our recent watches, which we do for the episodes of Descent into Horror Hell. And we're going to kind of give you a little tidbit, show you one or two films each week.
Short and sweet.
Yeah, just kind of throwing them at you. And
could be any movie, older, newer.
Because there's way too many that we can't cover in just a small segment through a whole episode.
We thought it'd be a fun thing to do.
So it'd be kind of nice to show you guys some new films, old films, whatever. We've always stuck to that. But without further ado, guys, come back with us on Half-Assed Reviews from Hell.
Step this way, lovers of the loathsome, as I lead you into my cave of lurking shadows and demonic dabblings. Gather round the cauldron while I boil up a beastly brew I call In the Mind's Eye, my thoughts launch fires in the cities. Shadows and red embrace the sun.
Horror fans, let's get into this. My first film I have for this section is a movie not really well known. Periodically you hear people talk about it, but I think it needs more love because I think it's a great film. It's from 1986, directed by James Desert, and it is called Lucker the Necrophagist. And from a title like that, it's going to be some gooey, gory, debauchery fun, which it is. Since this is half-assed reviews from hell, we're not going to get too in-depth with this, but I'll just spit it out and say that this movie, in Belgium, was banned for many years, and it's quite a good story. This guy named John Lucker, played by Gus Van Soyt. Or Nick Van Soyt, I'm sorry. He plays this man called John Lucker who killed 8 women, brutally raped them, killed them, and had sex with their dead bodies. Gooey fun, huh? And then he was sent off to a mental asylum where he was trying to be rehabilitated. And I don't think it worked very well because, they tried to give him all the drugs, to keep him sane, I guess, But someone like that, you're not really going to get into it. All they know is murder. So eventually bad goes to worse and he escapes. And his sight is set on this woman that escaped his murderous rampage about 3 years prior. So he is trying to catch up with her and basically murders everyone in his path. He picks up prostitutes at local bars and goes back to their place. And he's a really disturbed individual. Like there's a scene where he'll just sit there in a rocking chair and rock back and forth, not say a word. That's another thing about this guy. He doesn't even say a word until like the end of the film, pretty much, or he just starts ranting coherently. But it's a very good film, very graphic film. If scenes of necrophilia would turn you off from a film like this, I would probably stay away from it. But if you're a fan of like Jörg Buttgereit necromantic films, which were definitely influenced by James Desert's film Lucker the Necrophagist, I would definitely check this one out. And I think this is a great film that needs to be seen more. Check out Lucker the Necrophagist.
Well, the film that I have is a kind of a secondary film. Kind of made off of like when we saw Found and Headless. The Headless scene was in Found, and that's kind of where you saw another film. This kind of works the same way, and this is, of course, Terrifier. Of course, Art the Clown this is his feature film, I guess you could say. He's from All Hallows Eve. That came out a few years prior. Terrifier came out October last, so it would be 2017. Basically it's about Art the Clown, who in each movie is played by different people. In the newer film, David Howard Thornton plays him. In the old one, it's Mike Gianelli, who plays, Art the Clown, the character. But basically, this movie, Terrifier, follows Art the Clown, who stalks these two women through, like, a diner, and it's just, he plays this, like, mime kind of guy. Like, he follows them, and, he's kind of out on a night of mischief, and, these women one woman finds him intriguing, but yet the other one kind of thinks it's kind of creepy that he kind of, in a stalkerish way, follows them around and plays these kind of weird jokes on them. And pretty much from the onset of about, 20, 25 minutes into it, you're getting, the gore starts flying. It kind of really turns into, he just kind of starts murdering anybody that gets in his way, to try to get to these women. Of course, the one scene, of course, he captures one of the women, and basically the biggest scene in this movie, which actually got a lot of acclaim for the gore, is when he saws a woman in half. It actually shows up on the Blu-ray DVD cover. It's a reversible cover. It's actually the artwork on the other side, which is really cool. But yeah, this movie kind of, it has this real aspect of like a mime. He doesn't say anything through the entire movie. He just kind of goes around murdering, and he has fun with it. So there is that aspect where you kind of laugh to yourself. It's an enjoyable film. It's not just all about the doom and destruction of murdering someone and all that. It's kind of I guess you can call it a chase film. Where you got the killer chasing the girl, Halloween style. But it is a lot of fun. You start watching it, you're enjoying it. Next thing you know, it's over. There really wasn't any disappointing parts to it. All practical effects. So it definitely goes up there in the level of good Halloween films, because I know All Hallows Eve does fall in a lot of categories of Halloween lineup films that people have. So I think Terrifier is definitely going to make that list. So definitely check that out. Art the Clown definitely is up there with like Pennywise, the original Tim Curry character. Just real creepy, mysterious. It's just a really great film, and definitely up there for gorehounds as well. So definitely check out Terrifier. So that right there is our half-assed reviews from hell.
Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, we'll definitely come back each week, and we'll throw another two or 3-4 films at you, and guys, keep checking them out, keep watching horror. We already know what you guys do. I mean, that's we see it on social media, or whatever. But you guys love to watch horror, so
keep watching, guys. And we'll see you next time
on half-assed reviews.
Yeah, half-assed reviews from hell. This Ghoul. I'm Skid Gore. We'll see you guys.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for joining us.